Jeremiah 48. Against Moab, thus says YAHUAH Sabaoth, the Elohai Yasharel. Woe unto Nebu, or the spoiled. Kiriathim is confounded and taken. Mizgab is confounded and dismayed. There shall be no more praise of Moab, for in Heshbon they have devised evil against it. Come, and let us cut it off from being a nation. Also, ye shall be cut down, O Madmen. The sword shall pursue you. A voice of crying be from Cormainim, spoiling and great destruction. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused a cry to be heard. For in the going up of Lukeith, continual weeping shall go up. For in the going down of Koraim, the enemies have heard a cry of destruction. Flee, save your lives, and be like the juniper in the wilderness. For because you have trusted in your works and in your treasures, you shall also be taken. And Chemosh shall go forth into captivity with his priests and his princes together. And the spoiler shall come upon every city, and no city shall escape. The valley also shall perish, and the plain shall be destroyed, as YAHUAH has spoken. Give wings unto Moab, that it may flee and get away, for the cities thereof shall be desolate, without any to dwell therein. Cursed be he that does the work of YAHUAH deceitfully, and cursed be he that keeps back his sword from blood. Moab has been at ease from his youth, and he has been settled on his lees, and has not been emptied from vessel to vessel, neither has he gone into captivity. Therefore his taste remained in him, and his scent is not changed. Therefore, behold, the days come, says YAHUAH, that I will send unto him wanderers, that shall cause him to wander, and shall empty his vessels, and break their bottles. And Moab shall be ashamed of Chemosh, as the house of Yasharel was ashamed of Beit El, their confidence. How say ye, we are mighty and strong men for war? Moab is spoiled, and gone up out of her cities, and his chosen young men are gone down to the slaughter, says the king, whose name is YAHUAH Sabaoth. The calamity of Moab is near to come, and his affliction hastens fast. All ye that are about him bemoan him, and all ye that know his name say, how is the strong staff broken, and the beautiful rod? O daughter that inhabits Devon, come down from your glory, and sit in thirst. For the spoiler of Moab shall come upon you, and he shall destroy your strongholds. O inhabitant of Ur, stand by the way and espy. Ask him that flees and her that escapes, and say, what is done? Moab is confounded, for it is broken down. Howl and cry. Tell ye it in Aran, that Moab is spoiled. And judgment is come upon the plain country, upon Kolam, and upon Yatsah, and upon Mothafath, and upon Devon, and upon Nebo, upon Beit Debelathim, and upon Kiriathim, and upon Beit Gamal, and upon Beit Baal Meon, and upon Kirioth, and upon Botzra, and upon the cities of the land of Moab, far and near. The horn of Moab is cut off, and his arm is broken, says YAHUAH. Make ye him drunken, for he magnified himself against YAHUAH. Moab also shall wallow in his vomit, and he also shall be in derision. For was not Yasharel a derision unto you? Was he found among thieves? For since you spoke of him, you skipped for joy. O ye that dwell in Moab, leave the cities, and dwell in the rock, and be like the dove that makes her nest in the sides of the hole's mouth. We have heard the pride of Moab. He is exceeding proud, his loftiness and his arrogancy and his pride and the haughtiness of his heart. I know his wrath, says YAHUAH, but it shall not be so. His lies shall not so affect it. Therefore will I howl for Moab, and I will cry out for all Moab. My heart shall mourn for the men of Kir Kadesh. O vine of Sevam, I will weep for you with the weeping of Yahusha. Your plants are gone over the sea. They reach even to the city of Yahusha. The spoiler is fallen upon your summer fruits and upon your vintage. And joy and gladness is taken from the plentiful field, and from the land of Moab, and I have caused wine to fail from the winepress. None shall tread with shouting, their shouting shall be no shouting. From the cry of Heshbon even unto Elealeh, even unto Yahatz have they uttered their voice, from Zoar even unto Coronaim, as a heifer of 3 years old. For the waters also of Nimraim shall be desolate. Moreover, I will cause to cease in Moab, says YAHUAH, him that offers in high places, and him that burns incense to his Elohim. Therefore my heart shall sound for Moab like pipes, and my heart shall sound like pipes for the men of Kir Kadesh, because the riches that he has gotten are perished. For every head shall be bald, and every beard clipped. Upon all the hands shall be cuttings, and upon the loins sackcloth. There shall be lamentation generally upon all the housetops of Moab, and in the streets thereof, for I have broken Moab like a vessel wherein is no pleasure, says YAHUAH. They shall howl, saying, how is it broken down? How has Moab turned the back with shame? So shall Moab be a derision and a dismaying to all them about him. For thus says YAHUAH, behold, he shall fly as an eagle, and shall spread his wings over Moab. Kerioth is taken, and the strongholds are surprised, and the mighty men's hearts in Moab at that day shall be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. And Moab shall be destroyed from being a people, because he has magnified himself against YAHUAH. Fear and the pit and the snare shall be upon you, O inhabitant of Moab, says YAHUAH. He that flees from the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that gets up out of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For I will bring upon it, even upon Moab, the year of their visitation, says YAHUAH. They that fled stood under the shadow of Heshbon because of the force. But a fire shall come forth out of Heshbon, and a flame from the midst of Sihon, and shall devour the corner of Moab, and the crown of the head of the tumultuous ones. Woe be unto you, O Moab! The people of Chemosh perishes, for your sons are taken captives, and your daughters captives. Yet will I bring again the captivity of Moab in the latter days, says YAHUAH. Thus far is the judgment of Moab.